so next I'm going to do the sizing on this cover. I'm going to do the inside first, then I'll flip it over and do the back side, right? You let it dry and then you do the back side, the front side. So here's the 2% gelatin that I made. And here's a brush. You don't want it to be too soaked like this, so you want to make sure you get rid of excess liquid, right? I should do it on the side so I don't drip anything on the cover itself. And once I'm ready, I'm going to go from left to right in one broad way, right? Left. To right. This is 2% gelatin at 56 degrees centigrade, the melting temperature. So right now it is not 56 degrees. When I'm applying it, it's less. All right, so we'll let this dry and then we'll flip it over and do the front side. That's it. We'll wait for it to dry now. All right, so I did the sizing on the cover and then assembled it and gave it a press. It looks actually pretty good, in my opinion. There's no doubt that the Gellan gum cleaned the cover. So it looks cleaned, it looks whiter. The problem with this, in my opinion, is timing. You gotta time it in such a way that it doesn't cause speckling, right? So what bothers me is that we did get speckling in this area in particular, but this had already been damaged as a book here. And this just the damage added to the speckling, as you can see. Same can go for this top left area. And otherwise, it's much cleaner. It is sized now. It has a gelatin layer on the top that is protecting the graphic. The other side here looks pretty good also. There's, again, you can see some speckling here, but not in the red or the green much. Really not much at all. This could have used some dry cleaning before I did the work, but I didn't bother, right? I just wanted to demonstrate Gellan gum and its use. So now you can flip through it. It's a nice and solid book. The interior is been deacidified. The usual method, the one we always do with calcium hydroxide. Looks nice and clean, guys, right? Looks really clean. And half an hour did the trick, and I think the book looks really good now. The Superman that was cleaned with Gellan gum came out really nice, right? Front and back, nice and clean. And the interior got deacidified. right? So it's a neat book. It came out really nice. I'm very pleased with it. And then the Marvel, the one we did the washing of the cover with the Gellan gum, also came out really nice. Minimal speckling, I would say, on the Superman, and minimal on the Fantastic Four. And these were sitting in on top of the gel for Gellan gum for a good half an hour, 40 minutes almost, right, each. You can see how the color here is nice and white, right, the interior. And no speckling at all, right, the back, right. So these two books were experimental, just to see if the Silver Age can withstand the Gellan gum treatment. It did, actually. And this method, I was asked by both Jason and Don to see if we can use the Gellan gum slab for more than one application. And the answer to that is yes, you can. How many applications? Maybe 2 applications, 3 applications. Just look at the Gellan gum slab and assess it. If it's too dirty, it has a lot of tannins in it, I would say use it once or twice. Otherwise, don't use it more than that, right? So what I did is I have here another comic book which I worked on after the Superman using the same Gellan gum. If I can find it, I'll show it to you guys. But it was a Bronze Age Archie book. That Bronze Age book, basically, and I put it on the Gellan gum after I treated the Superman just to see if it's going to clean it. And it did. It did clean it nicely, right? And I did about an hour and a half or 2-hour treatment on it. So it was very stained, right? Has a lot of very deep tight lines, very, very dirty, right? And I had to do some deep treatment. And the Gellan gum afterwards was very, very dirty. So I had to throw it out. And I would say do the same thing. If you find that the Gellan gum is getting dirty, don't use it. If it is still relatively clean, use it. Gellan gum, however, is susceptible to degradation by both bacteria and fungi. So don't keep it more than a day, right? Make it on the same day, use it for a few covers if you want, and then throw it out and make a new batch after that. The best I find is if you make between 1.5 and 2% Gellan gum and then do the additions to it the way you want to. You can do water, you can do calcium hydroxide, different concentrations. You can do betaine, you can do fungal inhibitors like calcium propionate. Up to you guys what you want to add to it, right? And once you have it, use it and throw it out, right? I realize it's expensive, but if you buy it in bulk, it shouldn't be too bad. This is the Gellan gum I use. This can be made either on the stove or you could make it in the microwave. It has to be melted. So the microwave, I would say, is easiest to use, but you can use it also on the stovetop, right? And then I use with it calcium acetate. This one is important because it enables or helps form the Gellan gum matrix, right? So you need to use it alongside the Gellan gum. Otherwise, any other additions you want to do, it's up to you what you want to use. You can use any number of things, right? As far as foxing removal from these books, I find Gellan gum to be quite effective at removing foxing as long as it is biological foxing. If it is deep entrenched foxing that has started to turn color, it may lighten it or it may not remove it fully, right? But I would say foxing, orange foxing or yellow foxing can be removed easily with the Gellan gum within the required applications, right? Half an hour to an hour, I would say you will see all the foxing gone absorbed into the Gellan gum. All right, so I hope you guys try it out and let me know how it goes. I did like it and I would use it on the Silver Age. Everything else, there is no need really. You can use the regular water bath treatment for Bronze Age and Golden Age. But if the book is sensitive and you want to be careful with it, like Silver Age books in general, then I would say Gellan gum is called for, right? Is it the same as agar? Kind of the same idea, but I think the mesh of the Gellan gum is finer and is better at cleaning than agar, right? So I like it. It's a derivative of a bacterium called Pseudomonas or Sphingomonas. and that this bacterium exude the gum naturally, and scientists noted it and just extracted the Gellan gum from it, and they use it essentially for these kind of tasks, right? I'm working now on Sensation Comics number 54, right? This copy here is a nice copy, probably low grade, right? Like a 2.0 right now, maybe 1.0 even. Has a spline split and has discolorations of the interior cover, you know, starting to get old, has lots of rips in the cover. You can see them here, right? Ooh, don't make it worse. But you can see the discoloration and the rips everywhere, right? So, and then has rips on the inside of every single page on the top. So somebody at some point took this book and went like this, tried to rip it apart, which is not a nice thing to do for comic books, especially Golden Age books. Has a missing piece here, which we can fill with pulp. Has detached lower staple from the cover. And otherwise, it is incomplete, I should say, not complete. It is incomplete, actually. It's missing the centerfold, right? So the centerfold I'm going to try to get from this remainder book that I purchased off eBay for cheaper price. And what I can do is take the centerfold from here and marry it to this copy. I also want to actually say that this will be done incrementally over several weeks. I'm not going to be able to post weekly as I was able to in the past, so I'm going to be posting probably every once a week or once every 2 weeks even, right? Just the demands of the semester has been tremendous. So I'm unable to fulfill my 2 videos per week obligations. All right, so I hope you guys have a great week, and I will see you soon.